Folks, if you take a close look at Solana, it's cooled off recently. But since its ICO, Sol has rocketed 64,000%. Now another project is flashing similar upside potential, and that's SEI. In just 1 week, it surged by 45%. You might remember SEI for that disastrous airdrop from 2 years ago. Most of the market has moved on, while plenty still hold a grudge over that blunder. However, SEI bounced back, and it seems like it's learned from its mistakes and now boasts strong momentum and a stream of positive updates. In many ways, SEI's revival mirrors Solana's own comeback after FTX. It's not quite as dramatic, but the parallels are there. As a contender for the top real-world asset blockchain, SEI aligns with Solana across several metrics this cycle. In this video, we'll deep dive into SEI's fundamentals and explain why I think there might be significant upside potential here. Hey there, this is Stan here with airdrops.com, and today we're going to take a look at a project that's gone under the radar of 90% of people out there, and they soon might come to regret it. Folks, if you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed SEI's recent upswing. Right now it's trading around 30 cents, and that's over 35% higher than where it stood just a few days ago. A major spark behind SEI's recent rally comes from Wyoming. That's the home state of Senator Cynthia Lummis, one of crypto's biggest backers in Congress, and I've mentioned her on multiple occasions here on the channel in the past. Back in May, Wyoming announced plans to issue its own fiat-backed stablecoin called WST. On its own, that news didn't really move SEI's price, but once Wyoming began testing various blockchains to launch WST, SEI shot into the top tier of finalists. That caught many by surprise and pushed the token higher. Essentially, Wyoming's tests sent a message. SEI's infrastructure might be far stronger than most of us realized. Still, don't let the hype crowd fool you. Some traders are piling in purely for quick gains. Wyoming hasn't chosen a winner yet. As I said, SEI is just one of several finalists alongside Aptos and Solana. Nothing is guaranteed at this stage yet. Even so, those aiming to launch a stablecoin or a CBDC will now have to at least give SEI a hard look. Having state regulators put you through a proving ground sets a powerful precedent. Win or lose in Wyoming, the spotlight on SEI remains firmly fixed, and that alone is a strong bullish signal for what comes next. So yes, the Wyoming announcement sparked SEI's latest rally. But another big reason SEI is climbing is that its ecosystem is expanding just as fast. Right now, SEI's total value locked sits at over $600 million. That puts it 16th among all blockchains. Not bad, and there's plenty room to run still. The top protocol on SEI is YFI. It controls over $330 million, or roughly 60% of the network's TVL. And by the way, you can earn about 9.5% APY lending USDC there. That's solid yield, better than many platforms, but not so crazy as those Terra Luna era rates. I know, but it was a trap back then, remember? Now, if you're a crypto degen like myself, hunting for more action, then you might want to check out YFI. With over 8 million unique active wallets, it ranks as one of the fastest growing EVM compatible chains. Only Base is scaling faster right now, and don't forget, it has Coinbase's deep pockets behind it. So seeing Yaka hold its own in that league is pretty impressive, let's face it. In fact, dive into this list and you'll see that SEI as a financial app chain isn't just gearing up for the massive RWA wave on the horizon. Instead, it's busy building every single platform and tool that TradFi desperately needs. That covers stablecoins, yield aggregators, derivatives products for traders, liquidity staking, and a whole bunch of other interesting features too. Could SEI be the cycle Solana? Back in the last altcoin bull run, Sol climbed from $14 in March 2021 to $259 before the FTX debacle. That's roughly a 20x gain in one cycle. Will SEI pull off the same stunt? Honestly, probably not. Let's keep expectations grounded here, yeah? SEI's market cap today sits just above $1.6 billion. A 20x jump from here would value it at about $32 billion. Quick math, that lands it in the top 8, overtaking Trone. And speaking of Trone, a few days ago I got to meet some of their crew at Istanbul Blockchain Week and get first-hand info on their project. It actually has real product market fit for USDT transactions in emerging markets. Most projects can't claim that. In fact, I might just cover Trone in one of my future videos here on the channel, so go on and subscribe now. If you don't want to miss it, of course. I've already given my take on projects like SEI, Solana, and others, and I invite you to watch those videos too. Your wallet will be grateful soon enough. So, again on SEI, I'm pretty skeptical that a 20x surge is on the cards, but the building blocks for some decent growth are in place. A solid 3 to 5x run seems quite likely. In a stretch scenario, maybe even 10x. But yeah, if we want to remain reasonable, they can hit 3 to 5x, if the following catalysts align though. First, the RWA sector needs to keep growing into the trillions of dollars as major players like BlackRock, Fidelity, and others dive in. The market will demand a true blue chip RWA chain beyond Ondo. I personally like Ondo, but having multiple strong contenders only strengthens the space. More diversity means healthier competition and less concentration risk. Now for the second catalyst for a SEI proper bull run. Consider this. If SEI smashes past its March 2024 all-time high of $1.14, it could ignite a parabolic surge. Hitting a fresh peak would send SEI into price discovery mode. Think possible 3 to 4x gains from here. And third, locking in one or more state-backed stablecoins or CBDC issuance deals, whether it's Wyoming or not, and maybe another jurisdiction, that would fast-track adoption and seriously boost SEI's street cred in both crypto and TradFi. Finally, any US move toward lighter, smarter regulation for tokenizing treasuries would make SEI one of the biggest beneficiaries, given its tech stack and institutional focus. Ultimately, guys, it really comes down to how you see the next few quarters shaping up, both near term, of course, and further out. If you believe at least one of those triggers is likely, then you're probably already bullish on SEI. If not, it might be time to take another look. Actually, I'm curious to learn if you have any predictions for the SEI price at the top of this bull run, so comment below with your take. Looking at the big picture, for about 2 years now, SEI has been grinding behind the scenes, building its stack, and we're just beginning to see that effort pay dividends. You're currently not too late to hop on this train. And at a $1.6 billion market cap, SEI is anything but a microcap. I'm Stan, thanks for watching airdrops.com, and let me know if you enjoyed this video by actually dropping me a like there. Till next time, see ya.